Alright guys, I'm just testing out the live feature here on YouTube. Can you guys see me? Oh my god, okay. Oh, is that okay? Alright, how do I see exactly? So basically the whole point of this live is I'm just trying to experimenting to see exactly how the YouTube live functions. I don't know exactly if it's gonna work, but it seems like so far it's working. It might be talking to, can you hear me? Can somebody hear me? Can you say something if you hear me? This is my first time. Usually I go live on TikTok. Let's see, does this work? I'm using a little tripod here. I'm using a little tripod and it's not quite, there you go. Oh, it's almost working. I'm just experimenting with the YouTube live. I'm doing it from my phone, so the quality might not be the best. But the point of it, yeah, okay, very much cool, working. So basically, I just wanted to kind of experiment a bit more with this. Okay, is that good enough? Hello, how's it going? Svetlana Kratova. Well, good to have you here, sirs. I usually do lives on TikTok for this, but I decided to kind of do a bit of welcome. Everybody's working. Oh my God. I feel like it's not. Is this the angle correct? I'm not sure exactly if this is the correct angle. Can you see me properly? I'm currently in my co-working space here. I'm doing the live. Like I said, usually I do the lives on TikTok, but I figured why not try out and experiment with the YouTube one? So if you have any particular questions, let me know. I can tell you exactly what has been happening today. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, I'm doing good. It's crazy. It's a bit of a crazy situation at the moment because we cannot do shows because of the pandemic. So the pandemic has been extended for a new season at the moment. Where's my camera? I'm looking there. Okay. Ești mult mai decent și calitate like oh very good. Okay. It's fair because I'm using the front camera. I'm not sure exactly if this is good or not. But the point is, at the moment, the pandemic has been extended here for another 2 weeks potentially. So I'm currently experimenting with different strategies for how to generate content online. That is how I think in SEO terms. How can I optimize for more SEO technology? But the point is, I shall be doing more YouTube videos. I have slowly been losing my sanity with the reaction to the anthems situation. That has been quite the pickle. And speaking of pickles, I am currently thinking, welcome, Leontina. You've jumped over from the TikTok to the YouTube. Very good to see you. Hello. Basically, the plan is I shall be. I'm gonna do more reaction videos. I don't know if you guys know this, but the reaction videos seem to be working quite well. I am thinking to do a reaction to music. How about that? Is that gonna get me copyright stricken? Potentially. But I'm thinking maybe to react to Romanian music, for I have not seen Romanian music. I have not followed the Romanian music scene since 2008, and I am not really familiar with some of the bands that have come out. So potentially, one of the good strategies for me on YouTube, this is like a TED Talk, doesn't it? One of the good strategies for me on YouTube might be to start reacting to some Romanian rap, or perhaps maybe start reacting to Dorești chat să fie român sau englez? I mean, you can ask me any question. I'll just translate for the people that are there. I'm trying to figure out. Well, I'm speaking English because I think that makes more sense. But I can also speak Romanian. Dacă dorești, poți să vorbesc română. Oh my God, Dragos, vorbești română? Bineînțeles. So you guys ask me in whatever language you want, and basically what I will do is I will just answer and translate it at the same time. I think it's not going to be necessarily a bad idea to translate. I think the quality. I think I'm looking at the chat on my computer now, and I look better on my phone. Oh my God, it's real time. All right, so I'm just trying to figure out what the super chat is, so I can kind of the chat. What's it called? Hi Dragos. Okay. Salut din nou. Okay. Dorești. Okay. I'm supporting you everywhere. Thank you very much, Leontina. You are the real MVP here. Wait. Why is N language okay? Do you speak Korean? Oh, I do not. What went wrong with the anthems? I mean, nothing went wrong with the anthems. The anthem's going well, but I'm just thinking like it's I don't know. I'm trying to think of the problem with the anthems. It's it's fun to kind of do for me, but the audience retention on them is not the great. I'm not sure exactly how the donations work. How do I activate that? I'll look into it later. Don't worry. This is just the test one we're gonna do. Come back to un link de donație. I mean, you can see my Patreon. I got a Dragos Comedy Patreon. What languages? By the way, I am from the Ukraine. English for me is very good. Thank you for your humor. It makes me better. Thank you very much. I'm happy to hear that you are enjoying. We are all united in the mutual suffering. Yes. But what I was gonna say is, so a Malaysian working in Bucharest, Mexico, and Europe. Oh my God, how does a Malaysian end up in Bucharest? That is very interesting, Steve. But the point is, I'm trying to learn more. Ascultă Bazooka dacă vrei să asculti niște hip-hop. E o trupă distractivă. I'm going to make a little note of that. Let me open my notes app and listen. Bazooka. Is Bazooka a Romanian band? Guys, I'm going to do so many reactions to Romanian music. I'm going to get so demonetized. It's not even going to be funny. The band The Dragon. Oh my God! You tell us the legend of Dragos, the band Dragon. You want to hear about this? You want to hear how I got banned How I got banned on Reddit R Romania. So as you might know, it is not very simple to get exposure on the internet. So Dragos has been spamming a lot of Facebook groups, a lot of subreddits with his content and jokes for Dragos. Doesn't have anything to do now with the pandemic. So what Dragos has been doing, he has been posting his content in a very smart way on different platforms. And apparently in our Reddit Romania, the things that I have been doing, my postings have been considered self-promotion. Self-promotion, and as such, Dragos has been banned from our Romania. Dragos is banned from Reddit Romania. What a great injustice this has been. But it's okay because Dragos has started his own subreddit called Dragos Comedy. So if you go to our Dragos Comedy, you can you can protest against Dragos. All right, here goes Codrin Satana. Okay, that's already promising. What is? Oh, I'm gonna keep. I don't know if I can keep the chats, but basically, Codrin Satana sounds like an interesting thing to keep in mind. Codrin Satana and Bazooka. Okay, I'm making a note of that. All right. What's happening here? Dragos, work with the big laser in Romania. What big laser? What is the big laser? I don't know what that is. Why did you go to Germany to do stand-up comedy? Julian asks. Well, Julian, let me elaborate here. If you want to do stand-up comedy in Europe, there's not that many places. So the one thing you need to optimize for, I speak in optimization terms. The thing you need to, I'm doing the Merkel hands, right? The thing you need to optimize for is you need to have stage time. You need to be able to perform in English. And there aren't many opportunities to perform in English in Europe, except for London, but London is extremely expensive. And then you also have Berlin. And surprisingly enough, Berlin has a lot of stand-up comedy in English. So therefore, I have moved here to perform in English and further strengthen my craft in stand-up comedy. And so basically what has happened is I've come here, I've been able to get access to open mics much faster. I'm able to perform and improve and iterate upon my comedy. So basically, that's why I ended up moving to Berlin and not London, because in London it's difficult to get stage time, it's expensive, and it just gives me even more pressure and problems, right? So here I am in Berlin, but at the moment, you see, the pandemic has put a little bit of a smidge in my plans. Let's see, what are people saying here? Dar nu cred că o să poți ceva reacție cu noile reguli, ți se pare? Yeah, this is exactly. I think I'm gonna get. So they're saying like I won't be able to do a lot of reactions because I'm gonna get copyright stricken potentially. If you want to rock Romanian music, you'll be really surprised when you discover Trapanele. I'm gonna make a note of Trapanele. Let's figure out, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna react to Trapanele. Guys, the times require reaction side. I can't. Either sketches. I'm gonna figure out how to do sketches. I was figuring of doing like a little series where I do unboxing muraturi. Came up with this idea on TikTok, unboxing pickles. So I'm like, oh, very good. You have to search for Dragos. She's not recommended. Oh, okay. Oh my god, my favorite ex-husband comic. Oh, Lara Sorokina. Where are you from? Speak to Deutsch or the English Udro? They're just no Deutsch. Nein, klein. Berlin, no one needs to know German. This is very true. Sushi for Nico. Good to see you, Nico. Horia Sibinescu. Pick up Dragos. Love your comedy and performance. Thank you very much. It's good to have you here. Lucian. Also, your cat jokes work better in Germany. This is very true. I was on the street where we did a show in Berlin on Berliner Straße. Oh my god, when was this? I think it must have been a while back. No, my copyright strike. What? What is this? What is this? You can go to jail for reacting to videos? That sounds like a bit of an overreaction. So the plan is you can't go to jail for manipulating the market. Get it up. But you can go to jail for reacting to videos. What if I react to like? Oh my god! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna react to Kazakhstan rap. You know, if I react to Kazakhstan, are people of Kazakhstan gonna copyright strike me? Tell me why are people of the Kazakhstan? Deja mulți revolt. Interesting. I'm gonna be reacting to Kazakhstan rap, guys. I'm gonna make a note of this, and I shall react to Kazakh rap. Kazakhstan rap sounds like the name of the game is Kazakh rap or Uzbek rap. How about that? Uzbekistani rap reactions. Is that what you want? Do you want me to react to Uzbekistani stuff? Because we can't do shows, so I gotta do some reactions. Kazakhstan, greatest country in the world. Is country. I was watching some Borat the other day. Maybe that's why it stuck a bit in my mind. Oh my god, Twitch. Oh my god. It's everybody. Mongolian rap actually sounds. You know, I know a Mongolian comedian. Let me make some note of that. Mongolian rap. Mongolian Mongolian rap reactions. So basically this channel, the future of this channel is going to be Mongolian rap reactions and unboxing pickles. This is going to be the future of this channel. We're going to be unboxing pickles. Bro, you think I'm joking here? I'm doing Kazakh reactions tomorrow. Kazakh, and then the pickle reaction is going to be very interesting as well. Let's see what people say. Do it, it'll be funny. I really like your jokes. You are the only one who makes good jokes about the East. It is very difficult to make jokes about the East, for there is much sadness in the heart, and the people cannot take it out and be enjoying. You know what I mean? All right. Someone is out of cash. This is you hit the nail on the head, Barish. Do you have material that you test on auditories, so that just works on the reactions? It doesn't. It's complex. Basically, the material writing process. I've recently downloaded a new app to kind of try to work on my thinking on how to write the jokes. The app is a note-taking app. It's called Obsidian. I'm using it to kind of create a mind map of how the jokes work and how it interacts. Peace. Yeah. Do you have? Okay. Soon we'll need to pay fees to breathe. Yes, this is true. GameStop. Whoa. Revolution. Eat the rich. Everyone is out for cash. Ok. Ai vrut să întâlniri cu femiste când ești pe Cirești? Care a fost prea... I did not have. So she's asking me, have I ever had like issues? But my material to stay... I don't do a lot of relationship material, for I do not have any relationships, or a lot of material that can be considered sexist. So I've never had issues with people or feminists or anything of sorts, but I have had friends that have had some issues with material that can be considered slightly controversial, and they have had talks. I've had a couple of people give me talks about. I did a joke once. I think it was something. I have this joke about Romania, Romanian gay marriage, and then somebody came up to me and they said like, you shouldn't talk about gay marriage because you're not gay. I was like, bro, I'm talking about the political situation. Chill. But we'll see exactly what happens. I don't really get the only problems that I get if people ever come to my shows and they give me a talk after the show is they usually give me a talk. They usually complain. People do complain. I've received a lot of messages of people complaining. Gay marriage is not legal in Romania. Is it? It's not legal. They may try to make it more illegal. That was a joke. The joke was that in Romania they try to make gay marriage illegal, which is insane because it's already illegal. So try to make it more illegal, right? You did Holocaust jokes. This is the thing. People don't complain about the Holocaust jokes. They do not complain about the Holocaust jokes, but they complain about the jokes where I murder animals. I don't know if you guys been watching my 1 hour, but there's a couple of jokes where I, brutally murder animals. But they're memories. They're memories. It's just what happens when you're a child. When you're a child, the whole family gathers a pig around. You gather around the pig and you murder it. And these I'm just telling the murder of the pig stories, and the people are like, Dragos, they're trying to censor me, man. They're trying to censor my childhood. That's what they're trying to do. You can't censor the childhood. That is not how things work. So anyway, long story short, people are trying to basically, do all these kind of shenanigans, right? They are trying to do shenanigans, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the only time I get complaints. Okay. Husbands want to change to man and woman. Okay, I see. Louis C.K. made pedo jokes on SNL and he was just fine. It was until things started going downhill for him. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I mean it depends. I don't worry too much about being too politically correct. I just have to. The thing that I'm most worried about is how do I make jokes that are more. They seem simple. It's okay. So the most difficult thing I have is how do I make jokes that seem simple but actually have a little context. So in Romania, in literature, when you do universal literature in school, Romanian literature, there's this thing called literary commentary, comentariu literar. So I used to do a lot of those because I went to Filologia, which is like the humanities part of Romania, and I'm trying to integrate. When we're doing commentary, literary commentary, people would be like, "What did the author mean with these words?" And a lot of times they're like, "Fuck, nobody meant anything." So now I'm thinking I'll hide little things, or I'll try to write it in a way, or I write the joke. I'll try to write it in a way where it'll be like, "Oh, did he mean anything else for this?" And a lot of times it's gonna be like, Philology gang, exactly. So that we were reading so many these literary commentaries that the idea I was like, maybe I should also sprinkle a little bit of Easter eggs throughout my comedy and make it interesting for the people to discover stuff. So today I was trying to write jokes about carrots. That's the level of advantage. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. They are saying, "Hey man, I want to show different countries. Have you ever been to Turkey?" I have not. Okay, let's go scroll a bit up. I missed you. I missed you too, Emre. How are you doing? Julian, okay, was saying in the Romanian constitution, I think the marriage is defined as alliance between husbands, and they wanted to change it to man and woman. Yeah, the thing is, I didn't actually look into it that much, but a lot of people don't either. So you just use the superficial aspect to kind of make a commentary on it. Then ride the wave of anger. Hey man, I know how to do. Hey man, I know that you do shows around different countries. Have you ever been to Turkey? If you did, I'll be sad that I missed it. I have not been to Turkey yet. I have never been to Turkey, but I was planning to do a hair transplant soon. So I'm joking. I'm not doing a hair transplant. But I have not been to Turkey, and I would love to come. I would love to, come to do one in Istanbul. Românii își pune emblema TDI pe Tesla să zvorește că nu consumă deloc. What the fuck? Do they have Teslas in Romania? Have they? I probably would have bought them. If you're finding, is there electric infrastructure for like electric charges? I don't know, guys. I'm not trying to be ignorant or anything, but can you charge a Tesla in Bucharest? I mean, the Tesla would be fun because you can watch stuff while they're in traffic. If you're stuck in traffic in Romania, the Tesla would be good because you have TV. Okay, if you're funny, you get away with it. If not, you cancel. This is very true. Let's see what else. Greetings from Greece. Hello, my friend. How are you? Eleftheria. I remember that from the anthem. Philology gangbang. Okay, something Turkey. Do you find that European humor is much different than American humor? I mean, American humor a lot of times is European humor. It's difficult to put European humor in a box, right? Because you have like Romanian humor, you have Hungarian humor, you have like Norwegian humor, and all of it delivered in its own native language. But there are very few people that are doing it in English for Europe, right? So, example, I'm kind of like one of the first waves. There's the Dagson from Iceland that does it as well. A couple other guys, like Europeans that do it in English, right? There's not as many, but I think there's potential to have much more diverse type of humor from Europe because you have such a diverse pool, right? And in the US they say that basically there's a lot of different, it's a hot pot mixing pool, but the reality is it's second generation, right? Most of the people that are like foreigner, like from foreign families in the US are second generation, whereas in Europe you have the actual generation, the first generations, right? So I think the European humor would be it'd be much more interesting to hear, but the problem is it's difficult to do stand-up comedy in English in Europe, right? Because there's lack of opportunities and lack of stage time. All right, let's jump in here. I hope that in future will have a special on Netflix, and I hope they will make jokes about Romanians. Yeah, I mean, I hope so too. I mean, to be honest, at the moment, I think the Netflix special, if someone offered me a bag of money, hey, Dragos, I would like to offer you a bag of money. Here's a bag of Bitcoins. Would you like to do a special? I was like, yes, sir, please, very much. But I think the more important thing is to be able to have an audience on YouTube and be able to own the relationship with that audience, right? Serbia is not Eastern Europe, by the way. Okay. You're donating your amazing hair, Laura. Yes, indeed. Come to Greece, bro. I will definitely come to Greece. Yes. Yes, some dude owns one in Pașcani, where I'm from, and there are scum of Moldova. There's a Tesla in Pașcani. Bro, this is just the jokes right itself. But it's in Buzău we have Băicoi. I'm not sure if they have a Tesla at Băicoi. So he has a Cârnați delivery service, a sausage delivery service with Tesla. That's the one I'm talking about. Wolt Tesla, Food Panda with Tesla. I would like to order some Cârnați de Plășcoi if possible. If you could deliver them in a Tesla, just to be, I eat Cârnați de Plășcoi, but I also want to be very, very considerate of the environment. So please bring my Cârnați de Plășcoi delivery with a Tesla. That sounds hilarious. That's potential for a joke there. Not Tesla in Romania yet, indeed. Hello, I met you. Oh, how's it going, Stanislav? I haven't had the chance to edit the video yet, but I will be editing it soon, so it's gonna be coming up here. One of the concerns I had with that video is the quality of the recording is not that great. Like it looks very low quality. But Stanislav is a Belarusian teen from Sweden. So good to see you. File list still open. Your audience in Istanbul is waiting, bro. Let's go, Istanbul. We're gonna eat kebab 24/7. Get the hummus. We're coming. Do you have bad jokes about surprisingly works well? I do have some bad jokes that surprisingly work well, and one of those is basically the joke about what's it called? Oh, the first joke I did was guys. I don't know what my first joke on stage was like. I don't know what usually what happens when I come up here. I do a couple of masturbation jokes, mostly because they come easy, and the audience is like you, and they allow it. You're right. It's a great idea. What are you doing for comedy? Americans are so unaware of European culture. Yeah, man. It's not just European culture. I think one of the reasons why people appreciate my comedy is because they see a little bit of representation, right? It's not if you look at the majority of the content that's being created in the world, it all comes from the U.S. But most of the world does not fucking I never lived in New York. Like Seinfeld, I grew up watching Seinfeld, but I would necessarily could not relate because Seinfeld they go out for diners and they eat, and the guy has an apartment, and I'm going down and I'm buying borscht from an old lady with a batik, and I'm buying, salam feliate. You know what I mean? It's like the world do not connect. Insane. Let's see what they're saying here. I said gang gang, but now that you said it, gang bang is much better. Indeed, gang bang is much better. That is, actually, I was thinking about this today. I was watching a video on TikTok, and this one lady was basically saying like, "Oh no, my boyfriend watches porn. What do I do?" And then she's like switches to her watching gangbangs. So I was thinking like, who do you think had the idea for? Who do you think was the first person that had the idea for a gangbang? Was it a girl or a guy? Answer in the comments below. Ok. Sunt trei chestii pe care nu pot să le lua români pe TDI-ul. I don't know what TDI starts. What turbo diesel injection? Pisicuța de 98 matriculată, Bulgaria și file-listul. Very neat. TDI is turbo diesel injection, right? Hey, I'm kind of new here. I'm a little curious. When did you start doing comedy? So I started doing comedy around 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I was in Singapore at the time, and basically that's where I started doing it. What would you recommend starting a comedian in Berlin? When the show starts, we run a show that's very friendly to comedians at Laughing Spree. It's on a boat, so you should come to that show. We will gladly give you a spot, and you can try out material. It's very welcoming, and you might be able to, if you fail, it's fine. Come back. If you don't fail, great, come back. But Google Laughing Spree when the show starts back. You'll buy a lot of kebabs. Ooh, kebabs. I had one yesterday. Thoughts on Turkey and Turkish culture? I mean, look, Romania and Turkey, we've had a bit of a history. I don't know if you've been reading the history books, but you guys are, you guys have been visiting. You guys had a little bit of a, you went touristing with, with in the 1800s and 1900s. You went sightseeing in Romania. Took a couple of children back with you. But it's interesting. It's I always hear a lot of good things about Istanbul, how it's a fucking massive city and it's like so vibrant and diverse. But I have not yet been, so I'm looking forward to going there. Yes, you said it, so you'll have to indeed. The Golf 4 Ali should be on the Romanian flag, indeed. That's a good joke right there. The Golf 4.1 should be on the Romanian flag. Try to watch Ayumor in your free time. You can find on YouTube o să găsești material inspirațional. Am văzut câte ceva. I don't know if it's inspirational is the word I'm using. However, there are Teslas in Moldova. The actual Moldova or like Iași, Moldova? Because they come easy. So true. Hores ut indisk. Buzău life with parizer feliat. I know the pain. You know what I'm saying? Să-mi vreau și eu niște parizer la feliat, mai multe felii așa ca să ajungă să întindem pe pâine. Hey Dragos, you should jump on this trend from TikTok with most ignorant fake people from other countries told you. Not a bad idea. I should probably do that. Thanks for the tips. Okay, do you have family members who think you're funny because they've heard it all? I mean, I don't think so. It's not that kind of. I'm usually quite quiet around my family. O să-ți faci spectacol și în țară. Tare mult aș vrea să fac un spectacol. Yes, I will try to do shows in Romania. Hopefully, as soon as possible. I'm not sure exactly when that might be possible. When it is possible, probably Bucharest, Iași, Timișoara, and Cluj would be the ones that I'll be coming to. What is the typical portrait of your auditory? It seems so diverse, like Netflix series. I mean, so the thing is, look, the reason why the laptop is in the thing. The reason why the audience seems so diverse is because the people that don't speak German come to the show, and a lot of times the immigrants, it's the expat community. That's just expat community. Berlin is beyond expat. It's a lot of the people that have moved to Berlin or have moved to the particular city to work there. And they don't speak the language, right? Because like if you move into the Czech Republic and to work for like a big company there, you're not gonna learn Czech, right? You're just there to check it out. Am I right? So they basically they are from a different country. They end up communicating with other people who have the same struggles, which end up being people from other countries. So that's why you see a lot of multicultural couples at my shows. There are people that are just like away from their countries, and they're this new breed of international people, international citizen, if you will, right? Ce vârstă ai? Asks Yuki. I am 31 years of age, 31 in the Romanian language. You are awesome. Thank you much, Lucas. Good to have you here. Which countries have you visited? Well, I've been to many countries in Europe. I've been to maybe like 30 countries now in Europe. And I've been to Brazil, just Brazil, South America, Singapore, Indonesia, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Philippines. Have I been to what else? Vietnam, a couple of them. U.S. Is there a cap age out? No, we've had some people that came with their kids to the show. Well, I'm gonna go. Guys, I'm gonna have to go soon. Onde managed the cheesy pickup lines. Cheesy pickup lines. Here's the one I used on Tinder once. It was you look like the kind of girl that if I were to bite you, you would bite back. I'll be living in Berlin a couple of months on Berliner Straße. Are you going to continue doing shows in Berlin the next couple of months after the pandemic fades? Yeah, if the pandemic fades, I'll definitely be doing shows. So definitely should check it out. Probably a woman fought a gangbang first. I mean, he wanted to see it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think the problem is like guys don't want more guys in the mix. You know what I mean? It's like very rare that guys will want more guys in the mix. So I think definitely a woman might have fought up the gangbang first, because they're like, if you're a guy, it's like, bro, fuck out of here, man. The guy's priority is like, oh man, how do we fill all these holes? You know, there's a lot of holes here. How do we fill them? Or like, oh, I wish I could take a break. Someone else could swap me in. Guys don't really think like that. So I think it definitely a girl came up with the idea of a gangbang. I mean, guys think of like multiple girls, like having threesomes with two girls, right? Această expresie, încerc să explic pasiunea pentru bancuri cu bulă, sunt ca niște învățături pentru români. Yeah, they're like, you can say they're like proverbs. Proverbs? No, they're like wisdom. Gangbangs are overrated. Okay, yeah. I'm sure they are, bro. Like I thought, okay, like everything is getting started as a Black Friday sale. Indeed, potentially true. What do you think about Copenhagen? I love Copenhagen. It's great ticket prices. People are great, very international. Ce level de engleză știi? Well, when I went to the UK, I had to basically take an English certification exam. So I took the Cambridge Advanced in English, CAE. So I don't know exactly what that means, but you can Google that. But basically, I got the maximum grade for that one, so that was and ended up pretty good. 5 Lions and a piece of Paris, indeed. Ever made plan to go to the Middle East? I mean, I'd love to come to the Middle East, bro, but at the moment it's not possible. By the way, guys, I have to go in the next 5 minutes because my co-working space closes in 15 minutes, so I will have to wrap up stuff and go to the toilet. But this is my first live that I've done on YouTube. I will be doing more, hopefully, in the near future. Usually I do them on TikTok. I'm doing it from my phone at the moment, so I don't know if the quality is quite the best. But I will try to basically figure out how to. I have my camera here actually, but I don't know exactly how to connect it yet. So maybe I need to get like one of those streaming cards or whatever. But we will see. Let's do un house review. Which house? Whose house? My house? Ever plan to come to the Middle East? You look great. Thank you very much. I'll figure out exactly how to connect this camera. This is like a 4K camera, but I don't know exactly how to connect it. So I need to figure out exactly the technicals with that. This was fun. Have a nice day. Maybe, potentially. Take some jokes on TikTok from viewers and post best on YouTube. Yeah, I did some of that as well. Is Romania the next of Europe? Which country are the US and Canada? Well, Canada would probably be like Sweden. Sweden maybe. And the US, the US is the UK for sure. The US is the UK. They're like the one. What's the next online show? Good question. I will be posting soon. We're doing one for the Laughing Spree, so hopefully you can join that one. It's going to be hopefully maybe in I think next Tuesday or next Monday. I'll post the update in the YouTube comments, in the YouTube community section. Okay, well, thanks a lot, guys, for joining this live on YouTube. My first one here. I will reassess and watch it. Thanks for coming in, and yeah, have a nice evening. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll try to maybe do one per week or maybe even more. We will see. Maybe I can brainstorm some ideas, and you guys can tell me what you guys think of them. Okay, see you later. How do I stop it now? I don't know how to stop it.